phone. Shit. Hey y'all.
Hey
That's
everybody.
Jasmine.
Hey.
And I'm Talia. Welcome to Sipping to It Live. So we are here today, y'all, to sip some tea or liquor, whatever you prefer.
Um, yeah, whatever you prefer. I prefer I
Hey.
I prefer liquor.
Same. Speaking of, we actually got these bottles here with the little lips. Very feminine. Better feminist. It's cachaça rum. Very strong. Highly recommended. So that's what we're sipping on during this podcast tonight.
Yeah,
And
I
I
took my
got my
first shot.
chaser.
Yeah, I took my first shot about 5 minutes ago. And
5 minutes.
maybe. And it's starting to do a little something, y'all. It's starting to do a little something.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, correction. It's a Brazilian rum. That makes sense. No wonder why I came in strong.
Yeah.
Perfect sense. Okay, so we're gonna jump into these topics today. We got a lot of tea to spill. So, Jasmine, go ahead. Let's kick it off for us, girl.
All
Let's sip into
righty.
it.
Let's sip into some Miss Portia and Mr. Simon, or as you would like to refer to him as Mr. Florida Evans.
Yeah, Florida. Straight up Florida Evans. But you know what they say. It definitely was the money that made him look better. Portia made him look younger. So shout out to Portia. Ever since whatever happened, he just been, yeah, it's been real terrible. So he been being like real shady online lately. And I see we got 6 viewers, y'all. Hey y'all. I know we got some other ones
Y'all.
that ain't clicking. You know, you always got the ones that sit on the post and be watching, but they don't click it because they don't want to be seen. Yeah, shout out to y'all too.
That's fine. We still here. We still here,
Yeah,
and you can continue to watch if you want to.
yep. Chime
You
in
know.
too, because we want to see y'all comments. Like we hear, give us y'all feedback and what y'all thoughts is. We do really feel like, well, I feel like when it comes to Simon, I really feel like a lot of people are saying that, well, because of how things ended, like Portia ain't all that people make her out to be. Hey girl. Hey Jenna. Shout out.
Hey
Thank you for joining
Jenna.
us. What you sipping on?
Knowing Jenna, who knows? um,
Yeah.
how I feel about Simon.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't feel like we had a conversation earlier, and I said I don't see the attraction, but you also pointed out, girl, money. Of course. Even
Mm-hmm.
still, it ain't enough money in this world for a man to make me look foolish. And I mean, listen,
Hey,
listen. Hey. I'm not going there. I'm not going there with no man. I'm not. I'm
mm-mm.
and Simon, ladies, Simon. I don't.
Florida.
Yeah, Mr. Evans,
No, ma'am.
Mr. Whoever Evans. No. No, we
I'm
are.
so done.
I don't. Yeah, and then he's like, is he? Is it? I'm getting it like he running around here with a new chick, or whatever the case may be.
Yes. And definitely, like I know originally when, rumors started circulating and he was seen with this lady, first off, what happened was Miss Mamas was posted up in front of that Rolls Royce of his. And that is when people realized, all right, wait a minute, that car looks familiar. Come to find out, of course, it belongs to Mr. Gubadia himself because of the fact that he owns the only Rolls Royce of that kind in Georgia. And it's a Rolls Royce, what is it, Spectra or whatever. I can't afford one of them right now, so excuse me if I mispronounce that in due time.
Okay. Well, I mean, is that a thing? If you can't afford it, you shouldn't be pronouncing it. Is that a thing?
I mean, I don't know because you know how people are. They'd be like, "Oh, no, she didn't mispronounce that." You know how it is. So it is what it is. But yeah, so she was caught, posing in front of his, or not caught, she wanted to be seen posing in front of that Rolls Royce, and people noticed it belonged to Mr. Gubadia, and she took pictures in the inside and all. But of course, we got to dig a little deeper over here and sip into it because we are not basic bitches. Not at all. So,
not even a little.
with that being said, those FBI skills come in handy because I found her. Turns out her name is Mrs. Janelle. I'm not going to give her last name, Janelle. She owns a fitness line, y'all. And she originally came from Vegas and moved down to Georgia back in 2018. So, yeah, but I'm not sure if y'all remember her. She's been in the blogs before, while being married, and left her husband after he ended up helping her, when the booty meat was falling off because she had got this bogus these bogus booty injections. It was just a mess. And he done helped, her heal and took care of her, and she left with some young rapper, y'all. A mess. So yes, that is her. So she was getting called out basically for selling this, fitness, Body by Jay. And whole time you out here getting illegal booty injections and whatnot that has your cheeks falling off the bone. So, but she healed up nicely, and we're gonna give credit where it's due. She's nice and snatched.
Yeah, I seen her pictures of her body and everything. She got the hourglass shape going on and everything like that. So yeah, shout out to you, girl. Shoot.
Yep, you go, girl. Secure that bag by any means necessary.
Moving right along into yeah.
I already knew what she was gonna see. We right here. She knew what I was gonna say. I'll let you be honest.
Are we speaking of securing bags? Let's get into Miss Joey. Shall we? Baby number 3. First of all, shout out to Joey. Congratulations. Babies are blessings. And we love to see it. We love to see a beautiful Black queen, populating this planet, bringing more beautiful Black babies to this, to this earth and everything. So shout out to Joey.
Yep. And if y'all aren't familiar, baby daddy number 1, Bow Wow. Baby daddy number 2, Future. And baby daddy number 3 is Trevon Diggs. So we feel like it's giving Ciara 2.0. Like clearly, she said Ciara's prayer. She's not married. However, everybody doesn't necessarily have a desire to be married, so we ain't gonna go there, y'all. But yeah, she definitely secured the bag. She danced. She didn't. Basically, yeah, she done messed with pretty much what? Both
some
of Ciara's exes.
Yeah, some exclusives. Yeah.
Yeah, we know she ain't touching Russell though, so that's why she got
No,
Mr. Diggs.
and
Hmm.
it's good to see, somebody's taking Sierra's advice here on that prayer
Period.
because girl, like I said, shout out to her, congratulations to her.
Hmm.
It seems like to me, um, this prayer is bringing in a lot of NFL NFL players. If I could,
Right.
somebody who's I don't have no problem with it. I don't see anything wrong with it. Like there is regular, schmegular people out here pregnant with 5, 6, 7 different baby daddies, but I'm not going to go there because that's not none of my business. I'm just, saying congratulations to her and, to each his own. I know I can't do it,
Yep.
but to each his own,
Hmm.
you do that, girl. Yo, you can do that. Joey, she could do that.
Hmm.
Like you
Yeah.
said, Joey make her own money. Like she don't give
Yep.
nobody problems. I've never heard her in no type of beef, drama, or anything like that. That
Hmm.
girl make her money, mind her business, raise her kids. And I don't
Hmm.
feel like it's anything wrong with that.
Nope, not at all. Not at all. And then on top of that, a lot of people, are like, especially when it comes to men, or I ain't gonna say men, I'm gonna call them little boys because it's immature at this point.
Mm.
Are trying to drag her, talk about some, well, he got, Mr. Diggs got Bow Wow and Future's leftovers. So it's like, how old are we at this point? You talking about leftovers. I mean, Mr. Diggs got, she's now baby mama number 3, Joey. So if she's Future and Bow Wow's leftovers, then I mean, would Mr. Diggs be someone else's leftovers? So
Yeah.
y'all
Yeah.
guys see how ridiculous that sounds? Because y'all said the same thing about Sierra too. So I mean, not Future, but Russell is someone's leftovers. And Future definitely got a lot of leftovers and crumbs and all of the above floating around here. So, everybody done got a piece. I'm just saying. So y'all might want to vouch for some men that kind of got it together if y'all are gonna
Well,
pop y'all shit or whatever you want to
you
call it.
know how that goes. It's okay when they do it. It's a problem
No
when we do
problem.
it. So, let everybody feel the way they feel. That's not going to change the fact that this lady is still having this man's baby. That's not going to change the fact that she's still going to have a one up. That don't change her financial situation or anything like
Nope.
that. So, everybody in those comments speaking negativity on her and all of that stuff,
Mm-hmm.
your energy is being wasted. Listen to me. Listen to me.
Right.
Listen to Auntie Jasmine. Your energy is because
Auntie
I know
Jazz.
it's young dudes. Your energy is being wasted, sweetheart. Do something else. Focus on something else. Okay.
Yep.
Come into a comment section to comment on negative, to be negative and comment on a pregnant woman. It's not gonna change anything. She not gonna drop
Yep.
that baby or tuck her stomach back in or none of that stuff. So
Right. It's
I
given they mad it wasn't them. You know how that goes.
yeah, girl, yeah,
Mad
and that's
because it wasn't them.
okay. Everybody gonna be in their feelings about stuff, and that's fine. That's fine.
Mhm.
Just to let you can feel how you want to feel, but that doesn't change anything.
Absolutely. Point. Like point. My point exactly. Boom. Okay, I see. So, ladies, how y'all feel about that? Ladies and gents in the comment section. Hey, y'all. I see y'all done came through.
Hey, hey.
Y'all got anything to say about the Joey and Future topic?
Joey and Trayvon, girl. Joey and Trayvon. Joey,
Oh,
Trayvon,
Joey and
Future.
Trayvon.
Joey, Trayvon, Future, Bow Wow. They ain't even got no parts. They about to get hashtag like what I do.
Oops. Hey, in my defense, that was the last baby daddy. So are we getting adjusted to this new one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. John D said Joey securing her motherfucking bags, and I ain't mad at it. Point blank, period.
I ain't mad.
Absolutely.
I ain't mad.
Do what makes you happy, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Be
it's
with
women
who
out
makes
here
you
doing
happy.
worse.
Love who love you. Shoot,
Period.
that's it.
And
That's
that's a
all.
lot
That's
of
it.
love.
It
Because you see
is.
the Rolls Royce he gave her for Christmas.
Girl,
I think that's what did it.
I'm with Miss Joey. Forget what everybody talking about. If this man want me to have his baby, just like our girl Jazzy Brown shares the same name as me, if he wants you to have his baby, girl, and they'll and then your gift is Rolls Royces and houses and all that stuff. I don't see nothing wrong with it. I don't see
Ain't nothing
you
wrong
only
with it.
live your life once,
Yeah.
you only live your life once. And what Drake say, you here for a good time, not a long time. So make it count.
That part.
Make it count.
Absolutely.
Make it count.
And Jandy said that's on period.
And
Yes.
that's on period.
And that also brings me to talk about, because women, y'all not off the hook either, because y'all be trying to drag and it say it be the ones with buns with the most to say. Heck yeah, don't it though? Don't it though? Absolutely. They talk the freaking most because it's giving they wish it was them in that position. That's all it is.
It's truly sad, and it's really pathetic. And we're speaking on women. We need to be better. We need to support each other better. Keep supporting each other. Like, I've been seeing some women do their thing and support each other. Don't get me wrong, but we need more.
Mhm.
We need more, especially with this type of stuff going on. If you are pregnant and and you the fourth baby mama,
Yep.
fifth baby mama, sixth baby mama, it's not an issue. As long as that baby getting taken care of, you go, mom. You go, mom. Let's start supporting each other more, building each other up more, girl. The liquor is kicking in.
Yep.
The liquor is
Yeah.
kicking in.
Yep. And so we do. We have to stop tearing one another down. I absolutely agree because that happens a lot, especially when it comes to the other babies' mothers or new women, because the women like to drag the baby mamas. Like, it was a big thing with the first baby mama giving her comments like, make sure you don't become baby mama number 3, 4, or 5.
I saw that.
Yeah,
I saw
a
that.
hot mess.
I
Now
saw that.
she the first one, so as the first, you get off because you know what I'm saying, you the first baby mama in my opinion, and it's a whole lot that you may not know because guys are good at pretending, absolutely great at pretending, and sometimes you don't even find out until after you have a doggone baby. Like, and I'll say as the first baby mother slash ex-wife or whatever, like, you don't discover a lot, especially when you're young and stuff, or you don't,
I agree.
it's easy to get wrapped up in that, especially at a young age. And some of these people, well, what, these days they're getting a little older, but
I
shout out
agree.
to them still. So they're no longer, like, I guess in their 20s or whatnot, but like, they're dragging them. Like, I hate to see women, even too, if a woman is happy with a man and it's working out for her with the dude that they used to be with, and they like, oh, he got about 5 other kids and da da da. And what gets me is always the one that was in the middle or the last one. Like, don't drag that man out.
And then what really
decided
gets on my nerves is, don't nobody mention them other kids until the baby mama until the girl he's with get pregnant. Y'all didn't care about none of them other kids. Y'all didn't bring up no other kids while they was dating.
Yep.
Before she announced her pregnancy and everything, everybody was hush hush. Ain't nobody had nothing too much to say. As soon as this lady announces her pregnancy, everybody and their mama got something to say about the other 4 kids or 5 or whatever. And it's like, y'all energies be misplaced. And I really be
Yep.
trying to understand, where is the disconnect? Like, honestly, that's why I understand some of these artists and Hollywood people who go into hiding and don't even comment on some things and don't even give interviews, because the public is either for y'all when it's good things, ain't for y'all when it ain't for y'all. And it's like, we
Yep.
don't never have the same energy at all. Like, you guys are really trying to tear this man down and this woman down. Like,
For being happy, basically.
yes,
That's all it really
for
is.
doing what everybody else in America and Israel and Europe and all these other places do, which is have multiple children.
Yep.
My
Yep.
point exactly, right? Misplaced energy. Thank you. And that will be
Yep.
also a thing we will hone into. Misplaced energy. What are we doing? What are we
Yep.
doing?
And it's
All that
always, I
negativity.
feel like, amongst, yep. I feel
Mm-hmm.
like it's always amongst women too.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot. Definitely got to do better
The
when it
most,
comes
the
to that.
most, the most. We definitely need to hone in on each other. We definitely need to support one another. We definitely need to start building each other up. Definitely need to, girl, if you drop your crown, let me pick that up for you and hand it back to you and place it right back up on your head. Because that's
Mhm.
sometimes as women, we got so many things going on as kids, work, if
Yep.
you married, being married, if you got significant others, doing with that.
Mhm.
So, me and you, my home girl, if I feel today, I told you I was having a day today. I was having a day today. What you say, girl? Get yourself together. Get you a shot. Get yourself together. You got this.
Period.
And I feel much better. Yes, Jandy,
Mhm.
we need more girls in the world. Yes, we do.
Yep.
I agree.
Absolutely.
Yes, Miss
And then,
Jandy.
yep.
I
Then you
agree.
gotta, like, when you try to create that, it's messed up because I would say we both can relate to like having like interactions with people, and you be rooting for people, you are a girl's girl, then all of a sudden they see you as competition.
Uh,
It's absolutely freaking ridiculous because it's like it's giving like that musty energy does not get you, and I like to call it musty energy. If y'all don't know what musty energy is, it's negative energy. Because don't nothing smell good about murst. Don't nothing smell good about that. So that equals negative energy. And
yes.
speaking of, I've dealt with a lot of that
Mm,
recently,
hmm
especially being a content creator. You
Okay. Cause
support,
I'm
you root
new
for
into the.
people, and they
hmm
sit up and lie on your name. But like, and I ain't gonna dive too much into that, but it's just like, yeah, it's a lot. And especially when there are receipts on top of receipts, and I'm talking dates. Not one, not 2 day ago, not 1 hour. I'm talking dates. It's a date on everything. And I do that for a reason because usually I understand and I know when people are getting ready to switch up. So I'm always 20 steps ahead. And I recently had I had a girl, and I'm gonna call her a girl because this is not grown woman behavior, in my opinion. It didn't get back to me that would say, oh, this person, you know, I think they got, baby, I blocked you because you inboxed me being messy.
Mm,
Because if y'all don't know, Sipping to It has content.
hmm
And inboxing me like we 14 years old. Oh, girl, I think this person cop. No, baby, that's why you got blocked. And I'm
mm,
looking in the camera. That is why you got blocked. Because
mm,
you acting your shoe size and not your age. And
mm.
as for the others, I done blocked several people for stealing content. There's no way we could start a T brand, my best friend and I, because a lot of people didn't know we moved in silence. So we were doing this shit behind the scenes, and y'all thought it was just me. No, it was us.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
then
am the silent partner. I'm the silent partner, but I'm also very, 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 very loud. And
period. And I
she
feel
and she
you.
gonna be subtle with you bitches, but I'm not that. I'm not that.
It
Um
depends when you tick me off.
I'm not that. Like I don't I'm not a little girl and you're not gonna little girl me.
Period.
Um I don't do the fake shit. I'm
Nope. I'm the
like I don't
same.
I don't have
On.
a poker face for anything. I'm very
Mm-hmm.
direct and forward. I've been like that,
Period.
you know, and even in my growing up, growing and getting to my 40s, bitch, me and be all all of us now in our 30s, 33, 34, 35.
30.
Guess what? You're holding hands with 40.
Kissing
You're
40 in the mouth,
40,
baby.
you're holding hands with 40 right now. You and 40 is skipping down the goddamn street. All
Not
that, all
down the
that,
street.
all that high school shit, drama, this online bullshit, high school,
Mm-hmm.
this this is I no. Come direct.
Yeah,
You got
I don't
something
do
to, you feel
that.
a way about me, come to me directly so we can get this shit out on
Absolutely.
the floor and on the table. You don't like me, cool. I don't like you neither. Go about
But
your day
here's
and
the
I will go about
thing.
mine.
Here's the thing, BF. No, a lot of people don't do that because they have no legit reason to dislike you. So we should
You
gonna come
don't
and say, I don't like you just for not,
you don't have to
that
give me I'm old enough to you don't have to give me a reason why you don't like me. I understand. You not gonna never tell me what the
no,
reason is for real why you don't like me.
but they
So,
don't really have a reason. So that's the struggle, BF. They don't have a reason, so it looks
girl,
crazy.
the
And what
reason
Johnny say, hold on, be hating outside the club, can't get in the club and still be in the general population and still be hating while you in VIP, like shut up and watch this bottle service come to me. Big period. I feel you on that. And
yes,
that's
Miss
where I'm
Shandy.
at with it. But I
Mm-hmm.
don't I can't respect lying on people name and stuff like that. Like that is absolutely unnecessary. Um because again, we started this brand a while ago. It was a suggestion actually from Shanice because it started, there was gossip
Shout out
being
to you,
posted
Shanice.
constantly. And she's like, you started gossip, blah, blah, blah. But me and my bestie teamed up and we already like chit chat about, sometimes during girl talk about, hey girl, did you hear about this? Did you see that? It's like, let's turn these conversations and into like trending topics into this. And so we decided to do that, like,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where it came from. So when you have people that go from doing this and being in their lane and then they see you doing something and they want to do this, like initially it started off like, what is it, the suggestion actually in my comment section was tea time with Talia or whatever, and then I see tea club with this person or tea time with da da da. Stop digging through the comment sections and then let's not flip this. Like, don't do that.
Oh, they like to
Okay.
recycle. They like to
And I don't
recycle.
even have to, if I block people,
You
I
supposed
block
to be
like
recycling on the in the world, not
boom.
online.
And let's talk about it. Like when it comes to trending topics, everybody talking about Cardi B, everybody talking about Sierra, and all of the stuff that's in the blogs. Like that's why we specifically, you know what? I'm talking too much. I will
Stop.
never give y'all our secrets. How about that?
Stop.
So we're gonna skip that part because that's
Stop.
what makes us
Stop.
us.
Yeah. Let's just
But
come
when
back to
we
the
do discuss trending topics, it's not what we do, but how we're doing it. It is the tone, the way it's written, and everything.
mm-hmm.
And it's the same here. Like, so miss me with that BS, that cap. And to be clear, if I block somebody, I block because cut off. I'm not dealing with any of y'all. At this point in
Mm-hmm.
my life, with everything that I have going on in my life and everything that my bestie has going on in her life, and this abundance that just is this overflow, Don't do that. Don't do that. That's insulting to women on this level. Don't do that. Y'all just got here. So I'm gonna leave it at that because I'm very direct. I don't do mess. I have always been in my lane, and I promise you, every single person that has called themselves trying to have some type of situation or this one-sided beef with me, at one point in time they were asking me for some type of advice. They were congratulating, they were fanning out. Let's not do that. Let's just move on. Because that's what I did when I hit the block button on like 20 of y'all. And I look in the camera. I don't cap for social media. I am the same person on and off Twitter, Facebook, Instagram.
Absolutely.
That's what makes me me.
Absolutely.
Because too many people get on these apps and they flex. I am the same on and offline. And I am approachable. But see, the problem is when it's this secret animosity, this hate, and all this other BS, they wishing, it's just a whole bunch of just unnecessary mess, and there's so much deep. Go heal. Miss me with that. Go away from me with it. Point blank, period. So that's all I got to say about that. Why? Anyway, so moving on. And I do defamation of character and cease and desist. Let's not play. We ain't in high school no more.
Oh, boo. I'm just saying. I already spoke my piece. I don't do the high school. If you got a problem with me, come to me directly, and we'll lay that shit out on the table. Yeah, lay that shit out on the table. If you don't like me, you just don't like me. You're not gonna never like me. And guess what? I don't give a fuck. That doesn't stop my day. It doesn't stop my bag. It doesn't stop me from being a great mother. It doesn't stop me from being a great person. So you just don't like me. And that's the problem within yourself, sweetheart. And that's okay. Go heal. Like you said, get you a therapist. 1-800-HELP. BetterHelp. They'll help you with that. You got a
It's even crazier when it's family and friends. They deserve to be bucked. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You see the comment in our section?
Yes. Yes.
Toxic is toxic. I'm sorry. Look, we getting adjusted to this. This is our second
Bianca.
podcast.
Hey, Bianca.
I got a little bit of ADHD. Kidding. But no, literally, like just a smidget, and I own it.
See nothing. Girl,
slow down. Look,
You know I had a day.
You know what? I'll give you that.
You know I had a day. I had a day, girl.
I already told her that Brazilian rum, no freaking joke.
It's so good. It's going down crazy, and it's getting me there. I'm in love. I need another.
The first time I had it, I was the same way. So I'm gonna let you know your moment, girl.
I'm gonna order another just to let you know. It's great. Shout out to you, Better Feminist. This is great.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey y'all. Y'all are doing amazing. Quality is amazing. Y'all have great chemistry. Thank you.
Thank you. Always.
Just so y'all know. Shout out to Bianca Banks. Period.
Yes.
Y'all got to know that my BFFs are going to be here. Period. And let me tell y'all, because I want to brag on them for a minute. We can always keep it straight with each other and be 100%. That is why we're still here. Everybody else, God bless. No, I'm just saying straight. And then my sister, John D. Yes.
You right.
Yes, she already know. Yes. That's my sister, my sister in Georgia. Yes. So what else we missing? Because at this point we just like sipping and chilling. What are y'all drinking on tonight?
As usual.
Yes, and I love you for that, John D. Same here. I'm always gonna support you, babe.
Hmm. Sip into it, sip into it. I do want to sip into some things, so
Go ahead.
I do want to talk about something
Absolutely.
that's been like so um okay, well, let's talk about that too. Let's talk about that, Jandy. So
You
Jandy
ready?
said,
I'm ready.
yes, I want to talk about that. I want to talk about that. So
I can't
man
wait
in
to
a
see
tizzy about Cardi saying we should be going 50-50. Hmm.
Mm,
Let's
she
talk about
does.
that. Let's talk about that.
You heard about that?
I haven't heard about that. I haven't even.
Basically, she was talking about finances, like the going 50-50 thing. And if he paying this, then you, some along the lines of you should be cooking and cleaning and so on and so forth. And just, but we can like
Well,
rock with the 50-50, you know. It's 2024. We still talk about going 50-50. Why?
I was just gonna say, like, times have changed a ton. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't. I mean, yeah, okay. Like, yes,
Mm-hmm.
50-50 is the thing. Like, honestly, with this economy and everything, it literally takes like 3 incomes for a household.
Three income.
Like, you and your husband got to be working and the kids got to be working. Like, it needs to be 3 incomes for a household now. So, like, but even
Mm-hmm.
still, like, if you're doing going 50-50 and then you still got to come home, clean, cook, all of that stuff, is it really 50-50? Cause
Mm-mm.
is the husband coming home and cleaning and cooking and all of that stuff when you get off of work? No, I know that lifestyle because I live that lifestyle. I will go to work at 5 a.m.,
Mm-hmm.
get off of work at like 12:30. You know, it wasn't a
Mm-hmm.
long shift, but it was still long enough. And I would still have to come home and take care of the kids and clean the house and do the grocery shopping and
Mm-hmm.
like, to me that
Mm-hmm.
wasn't 50-50. Like, I was still
No.
paying 50% of the bills, but I was still taking care of 100% of the housework and doing 100% of all of the things in the house. So
Yeah.
technically, if you niggas or people want to, let me not say niggas, if y'all
People.
want to get technical, women give 150% when they go into work, and then they gotta come home and clean and cook and make sure you got food on the table and all that other stuff. Like, I'm just saying, but let me shut up. How do y'all feel about that?
Let's see. We got Johnny said, like, can we get away from the conversation like ever? Let's just do what works for our household, period. Because if you, first of all, let's start with currently, if you online anyway, online, offline, whatever, talking about going 50-50 and what you and your man do and how y'all work the finances and whatever in y'all household, y'all telling too much of y'all business.
Oh
For
my.
starters,
Who? What?
for starters. Now we ain't talking about, past stuff, whatever. Like, by all means, share your stories, but that includes like telling people everything that's going on in your household, how it's ran and stuff like that in your current. Absolutely not. Like, because are you in a relationship with them? And if you going 50-50 and that works for you, so be it. Like, but either way, there should never be like any outsiders like in your current, relationship business. And I feel like that's where we go wrong. And well, I ain't gonna say we ain't speaking French, but where some women go wrong with
Yeah.
that, like, and I learned because, I did that in the past, telling too much of my business, like, yeah, me and my man doing this, that, the other, and blah, blah, blah. But it's
Mhm.
just like, no, like, we grown. Like, they shouldn't be all in your business and stuff like that and
Mhm.
whatever. And ultimately, like Johnny said, it comes down to doing what works for your household. Like, it's
Mhm.
some men that make a lot of money and they women can stay at home because
Mhm.
they don't want that, stress on their lady. It's some women who men do make a lot of money, but they just like, hey, babe, I still got to do something,
That's
you
true.
know. But thank you for having me. However, I still got to do something. Like,
Mhm.
to feel like I'm doing something. Can't
Mhm.
just sit around the house all day, because shoot, you might have housekeeping, nanny. Like, everybody's situation is different, so it's not always the same exact situation. So that just bottom line comes into like minding our households at the end of the day
I agree.
and the
It's such a
opposite.
it's such a broad thing. It's such a broad thing. Everybody wants to put
Mm-hmm.
their input and have an opinion of how other people's households is run. And it's like, but if you're
Mm-hmm.
not paying for that household, you should not
Period.
have anything to say about what those two individuals are doing to keep their household
Mm-hmm.
afloat. If that woman is
Absolutely.
working if that woman is working 30 plus hours a week and then she come home and take care of the household, the kids, and that man is happy, then by all means, congratulations, girl. Do your thing. Again,
Right.
we're uplifting you. If that woman is a
Period.
stay-at-home woman and that man make $1 million a bed, whatever he do to make sure his household is afloat
Mm-hmm.
and she take care of everything, again, congratulations, girl. You doing a
Period.
good job.
And shout out to the hard wig soft life.
Yes.
We see y'all too.
Yes, we see y'all. We see y'all.
And what is it? Okay, we
Oh,
got this
yeah.
comment here. My husband and I have went through a lot, so we just have a system that works for us. And sometimes, depending on the goal, someone may give more than the other. And that's from Bianca Banks. That is absolutely correct. Because
Mhm.
as married individuals, that's something you have to do. Everything is not going to be like, you talking about marriage like forever, forever. Like, y'all got to do what works for y'all. And that is absolutely, amazing because it's like a lot of people, that statement there is just like, wow, it's bomb because a lot of people will sit here and try to front and flex like, it's something that it ain't. Like, you got women that, well, my husband is that, the other, and blah, blah, blah. But some women can be very freaking selfish. Like, just like, men are supposed to be providers, no doubt. But I mean, sometimes it's just like, you see your man putting in all his hard work and stuff, like, baby girl, what you gonna do?
Yeah, it
Like,
makes you want to
to
get up
help
and do
him out,
something.
show him you got his back. Like,
Mhm.
so, it
Mhm.
goes both ways, especially in a marriage. This ain't no
Hand in
boo
hand.
thing, somebody you just dating, whatever. This is your husband. Like, so, and before y'all try to come for people, because I know they probably, people probably be like, because I know people probably be watching, they'd be like, oh, well, you ain't married. Well, I was at one point in my life. However, I'm engaged now. So I'm on
Woo,
that,
woo, woo. Congratulations
thank you,
again,
girl. But yeah,
baby.
I'm on that road. So it's like, when we locked in like that, then it's just like, we don't wait till we get married to start practicing certain things either. So yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
Shout
I
out to my
agree.
husband. I'm calling my husband because that's what you are. Mwah. Love you, babe.
Agree. Agree.
Wealth building is a team effort, point blank, period. That's what you and your man, period, friends, fam. However, we highly encourage it. And Jandy, I agree. I was just so annoyed because because Cardi said all the regular folks, it was so loud. Yeah, you're right. They just like, I feel you on that, Jandy. I feel you. Because if
Mm.
Megan said it, they'd be in a tizzy too. Like, but we know how that go.
We do. We do.
The energy ain't got nothing to do with the statement. It's the messenger at the end of the day.
Yeah, of course. Of course. That's just like, I want to get into something. I want to talk about Sierra
Mm-hmm.
and Russell Wilson again. I want to tread back into this, but I really want to speak on the Russell Wilson side of everything,
Mm-hmm.
about him stepping up and being a stepdad and everything to Little Future, and how men, like, I seen a interview with a man and he was like, well, we're not mad with Russell, we have a problem with Sierra's the problem. And I was just like, why is Sierra the problem?
Right, do tell.
And I'm just like, why? And so he made a statement saying, well, if she was with Russell, she wouldn't have even thought about, or if she was with Future, I'm sorry, if she was with Future, she wouldn't even thought about
Mm-hmm.
Russell. Yeah, she's with Future.
Right. Why would she be thinking about somebody else in that moment?
And she upgraded. Like, I'm not about to sit here and sit up here and say that,
Mm-hmm.
is my thing skipping? Because it looked like it's skipping on this side.
I see you. You clear.
But it's like, what was she supposed to do? And why are you guys so mad at her?
She was supposed to
Was
be miserable
no,
and deal with his stuff
no,
forever and ever, and that would have been
no,
completely okay.
no, I don't understand. I don't understand. I'm just like trying to find a disconnect here. And
Mm-hmm.
then he was like, he's getting praised for doing something that he's supposed to be doing. No, he's getting praised because he's just a good man. like,
Some they are not.
like
Clock it. That's the
I don't
problem.
I
He
don't
doing something they're
understand.
not doing.
I don't understand the anger and the I just don't understand it. It's like, girl, stepdaddy season is a real thing. And
It
it
is. Shout out
happens.
to the stepfathers.
Yes, shout out to y'all stepdaddies. Y'all do good.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all do good.
Period.
Y'all do
Period.
good. Cause if you look at little Russell, see.
Oh, Jasmine. They about to
Let me
tear you up.
let me put my drink down. Let me
Not
put
you
my drink
call
down.
him Lil Russell.
Let me put my drink down.
Oh,
Hey. Anyways, the positive influence that he has over Future Junior is so amazing, and I love to see it for Sierra. I love to see it for Future Junior, because that's what we need. Like, that's a young black man. Point
yep.
blank period. That's a young
And
black
you can
man.
see how that positive example in his life is affecting him. I feel like that young man would be the total opposite if he was like, Future is still his father. We never
Mhm.
take anything away from
Mm-mm.
fathers at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like, you can never replace a father, a mother, anything. But I mean, I feel like Future should be grateful. You have a positive man who is involved in your son's life and treats him like his own. Like, but we also know if he was doing the total opposite, you be ready to, tussle with him
Mm-hmm.
about your
Mm-hmm.
baby,
Yep.
just as mothers would, because
Yep.
mothers aren't off limits when it comes to that kind of thing as well.
Mhm.
Like, I don't understand it. And as I would say, as a woman, well, I was a child who came from a blended family. Like, I don't, all I only know how to blend. I know how to love children like they're my
Mhm.
own, and so on and so forth, and pour into them, and I go hard for them like I go hard for my babies. Like, you bothering my my kid, I'm a step about that child, and I don't give a fuck.
Mhm.
Any of them,
Absolutely.
even when I'm upset with them, I still love them all at the end of the day. So, and it's just like, but that also is learned behavior. So when I see stuff like that from Black men, I find that it really, the people that have a lot of negative things to say about Russell Simmons, or oh,
Russell.
excuse me, oh,
Girl, the
Russell
liquor
Wilson,
is
Wilson
kicking
Simmons,
in.
definitely not Simmons. Cause he
We will
hiding
be
Molly
we
right
will be
now.
we will be having an episode on him. Don't worry about that. We
I
will
can't believe
definitely
I
get the
just said
episode
that.
on him. But that's
Then
not
my
this episode.
Wilson Simmons, different things, but Russell Russell Wilson, Mr. Wilson. The men that, or excuse me, the guys that have something negative to say about Russell Wilson, I find a lot of times they didn't have like um their fathers were not present the way they should have been, or if they were, they weren't the best example. So seeing a stand-up guy like that's genuine, that is like, you know, positive, that does not have a bad reputation, it's foreign to them. So it's like you got to think about, they call it that paradigm. Like, in other words, your mindset. That's all they know. Streets, this, that, the other, drugs, and whatever else. And they think it's cool. Like, and it's not. So when they see somebody else come along that maybe the total opposite, that it's like, oh, that person is a simp, they soft, did it, like, no, he just really cares for his woman and his children. Let's let that be that. Like, you know, there's nothing wrong for him. Like, y'all run out clicking y'all heels when the homies call. I mean, that's very questionable. Like, y'all giving that energy to the wrong person. Don't get it to your homies, give it to your woman and your child or children. And I promise you'll see different
And
results.
and also for you men that like to tear each
The
other
drinks
down.
is drinking. They are, Jandy.
They are, girl. I ain't gonna lie. I'm over here buzz. But
But what you saying, BF?
But those men that is tearing other men down, y'all need to come together as well. Like, y'all sitting over there chastising Russell for being this amazing stepfather and stepping in to, you know, uplift this woman and her child. Like, it's giving, it's giving hater. Like, you know, if you could sit there and congratulate your mans on a new chain or a new car or whatever the hell it is that doesn't add realistic value to his life, why can't you do the same thing for this man who is stepping up and pouring into this child that he didn't have anything to do with when it came down to the do? And why can't we do that, men? Like, I really want to know. And like, if there is some men on this live, or that may ever come on this live and read it, post in the comments. Why don't y'all give each other that same praise when it comes to stepping up and being like a stepdad and stuff? Why is it always a simp attitude? You know? Like, I really want to know about that. I really want to understand where that comes from. Where does that stem from? Inquiring minds want to know, fellas. Inquiring minds want to know.
And y'all are more than welcome to sip. Because I know y'all probably got some Henny, do say on deck, not dip. Lord Jesus, I'm telling you, it's the Brazilian rum. But yeah, like, by all means, join us, gentlemen. We need to do what? What we need? Cigars and cognac
Yeah.
night or something.
Yeah,
Like, because
we'll do a cigar and cognac night just for the fellas. You know, if y'all want to chime in, all off y'all chest with no, with no discretion and everything like that, go ahead and we can do that. We can set something up. Let us ladies know. We are here to listen. Like, I
Yep.
am all for listening to the other party and really trying to understand it because I'm a logical thinker. My
Yep.
homegirl is a logical thinker too.
Yep.
We call each other just to see, am I
Mhm.
wrong? We call our male
Yep.
best friends, am I wrong, best
Mhm.
friend? Because I know I do. I have a male best friend too,
Mhm.
2 of them. And I call them
Mhm.
all the time. Am I wrong? Did I do this wrong? I mean, from a male's perspective, did I say something wrong? So
Yeah,
chime in,
because we
fellas.
see things
We hearing
differently.
that. We for listening to you guys as well. We want to sip into it with y'all too. So come in, come
Yep.
on, come on.
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Mhm.
So going through these comments, yep, you are correct, Johnny. You said it's deep rooted trauma because they never had that. And
Mhm.
hey, Ebony. Hey, boo. See you.
Oh, Ebony on here. Hey,
And
Ebony. Hey,
yes.
Ebony.
Hey. And yep, exactly. Stepped into his role gracefully.
He did. He did. I'll give
Mhm.
that to Mr. Russell Wilson. Yes, he did. And I must
Mhm.
say, Miss Sierra is looking good, hunty. All 3 of them babies. That last baby girl
Mhm.
is thick, 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 thick out here. Go ahead, girl.
Well, no,
Yes,
what is it?
shout out to you.
It's 4 now, but it's look, you lose count because her and
Girl.
Russell be on the road.
Yeah, yes, 4
But
now.
yeah.
Go ahead, Sierra, girl. I can't even keep
The
count.
Amore, Sienna, Baby Future,
When
2 boys, 2 girls.
2 boys, 2 girls.
2 boys, 2 girls. But
Only
don't quote me on it.
the last baby I remember her having is
Oh,
baby
and
Win.
Win.
Win, that's the last
Powerful
baby.
name.
That's the last
Win.
baby I remember is Win.
Yeah,
Yes,
Win,
yes,
yeah.
yes. Jandy, she definitely looks great. No, he loving it too. Yes, he is. I can see it.
Period.
What we thinking? Do we see her having another baby in about a year or so? I definitely see it. I definitely see it.
Absolutely. I mean, I definitely could see it because they joke about it all the time, and I know he be like, he want to have another kid. We've seen Russell literally be very open and honest, and them just, giggle and kiki about that as a
Oh, he
couple.
is in love with
And
her.
she can't do nothing but laugh because that energy between the two of them is very strong. So I honestly, in my opinion, I don't think I don't feel like Sierra is gonna be stopping. Sierra and Russell rather are gonna be stopping anytime soon. Like they're
I'm all for
multiplying.
that. I'm all for it.
Absolutely. When you gotta keep on. Like when that energy, that positivity, leaving that legacy, absolutely.
Mhm.
They got the right
Mhm.
idea. So
Mhm.
yeah, I don't blame her one bit.
Yeah, yeah. They definitely doing their thing, and you could tell they definitely
Mhm.
very much in love with each other. You could see the way he look at her. I definitely peeped the way he be looking at her. So,
Period. Soon as the cameras go off.
mhm.
Hey. Oh, hey, future Dr. Sky, what's
Hey,
up?
hey, what's going on?
Oh, you chimed in.
Girl, the sip is sipping right now. I am so just why would you
Yes.
send me that? Like, why would y'all
I'm sorry.
send me
I tell you, I
this?
should have put warning on the label. But yes,
It's been
that
a nice
Brazilian rum ain't no joke.
it's been so nice. This is great.
Thanks, babes. We are definitely proud of you too. And thank you so much for joining us. But yes, we
Welcome,
were just
welcome,
finishing up talking
welcome.
about Sierra and Russell. Like, we open to keeping this thing going, like, because we chilling. This is Saturday night. It's only 10:15. So,
Mm-hmm.
yep.
Yep. And then shout out to y'all. Shout out to all the viewers,
Mm-hmm.
you coming in and sipping with us and everything.
Mm-hmm.
We so appreciate you guys, And if you've been following Sipping to It, the page on
Mm-hmm.
Facebook, we wanna thank you so much for supporting us and
Yep.
showing love, all the likes, all the subscribing to the page, following us. Yes, we want to thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? Also, let's talk about the merch too, because you got your merch.
Yes.
I don't have mine yet. Give me a minute, but she has her merch and it looks
Yep.
yes.
Sipping to It hoodie.
Yes.
That's one. And we shared the tumblers with y'all. They are like we can't call them Stanley cups because they're not quite, but they're mini, like, call them
We'll,
little
we'll
stands.
we'll
They
call them.
shot tumblers.
Let's call them mini sips.
Mini sips. Yeah, because we don't need Stanley coming after us for that.
Mm-hmm.
Even though we called them little stands originally. But yes, little sips. And they're so cute. Keep your little shots nice and cold. So, and they will have the logo for y'all that saw it. I love to gossip. Get it, gossip. So they'll have that on there. So that way, when we join in live, y'all have y'all, cups, y'all little tumblers, shot tumblers to sip with us. We can throw one back before, or I'll sip to that in the middle of the show, whatever. Yeah. How we feeling about JT announcing her solo tour? No more City Girls or Jasmine. JT
Let's talk
in
about
the
it.
solo.
Let's talk about it.
Yes.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. How do you feel about that? I mean, I'm gonna tell you how I feel, but you tell me how you feel first.
I want you.
You
We
want me to
always
tell
get
you
this
first?
switch up.
Oh, well,
Yeah, I
let me
want you
tell
to go
you first.
first.
Let me tell you first. Well,
Uh-huh.
well, let's just start off. Am I a fan of JT or am I not?
I like JT, but I don't like this JT that's like up the crack of Nikki's tail.
I was just about to say that.
I like the JT before she started kissing Nikki's cheek.
I was just about to say that before she became a
Because quite
JT
frankly,
Barb.
she's
Because she's a
bigger.
Barb now. She's an official JT Barb, but it's just like.
Go ahead, let it out.
Well, do I think? I mean, don't get me wrong. I know JT as the City Girls, but when I think of the City Girls, I really think of Young Miami. So what I'm trying to say about this is, I think her tour is gonna do great. Like, don't get me wrong, I think her tour is gonna do great. I think
shout out to table number 2. They get a front row seat. Oops.
But do I think she would be? I don't know how I would feel about leaving my homegirl. I can never leave my homegirl out. Like,
well,
Miami.
Diddy. Diddy. I think Diddy got a lot to do with that. Because she she shouts out She still give Miami her shout outs and whatnot. However, like, if you want some stupid stuff, I ain't going down with you. Still love you. However, baby girl,
So
no,
so it makes you
absolutely not.
think. It makes you think like what does JT know about Diddy and all of that
Mhm.
stuff for her to really like wanna, I ain't gonna say sever ties, but like kind of
Mm.
scale back from
Mhm.
what's going on with the city girls. But not even saying that,
Mhm.
because if that is because if you're thinking of City Girls was who was founded? Lil Yachty or whatever
Oh
was
yeah,
there,
yeah.
you
Yachty
know,
was like,
he was their producer or
writing for them
whatever.
and stuff. Yep.
Yeah. So it's like that
Mhm.
I could see if you wanted to scale back because somebody who produced you or discovered you, what if it was Diddy, I could see you scaling back from that. But I can
Well,
also
Pete did that. Quality Control Music. They were a part of his label.
Mhm.
Remember, right after God rest his soul, Takeoff's passing, P sold Quality Control Music. And then when you think about all of the stuff that followed that, it got you kind of like side eyeing a bit because P
Mhm.
got out ASAP. And you like, well, why would he do that? Because you talk about people being on the label, such as like, Lil Baby, which is was and is one of his biggest artists, the City Girls.
Mhm.
Yachty and stuff. I remember when Yachty was like, really blowing up and stuff
What
type
you
of like
think?
networking event, and his
Mhm.
mom was really promoting him and he was writing a book or whatever. So it's just
It really
it's a lot.
it really makes you think. Like it really makes you think. Like
Mm-hmm.
Diddy, like everybody who's had affiliation with him, come in some type of contact with him or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's like people are starting to talk, cut ties, go their separate
Mm-hmm.
ways. They're trying to get far away from his
Jay-Z.
name. I wasn't gonna say that, but they're trying to get far away from this man as
Mm-hmm.
possible.
Yep. 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 And it is very, very, very telling. It's a lot of, powerful people that are being exposed a lot. Like so, and it's we could go for hours and hours, like money long on this. Like
Girl,
literally.
yeah.
It's so much, but
hmm
I'm gonna
I
hold it.
also I also want to bring up somebody that nobody is talking about now.
Let's hear it.
Mr. Jussie Smollett. He's supposed to be
Smoothie.
Smoulier. I call him Smollett.
Smoothie. Smoothie.
Mr. Mr. Justice Jussie. He's
Smoothie.
supposed to be because what is he in there, like a rehab or something? Or he's supposed to be making a comeback.
Is he?
He's supposed to be.
Mhm.
He's going into some type of rehab to make his comeback and everything.
What
And
is he coming back to?
listen,
Empire is
listen, I just report the news, man. Right? I don't know where he's coming back from
I'm
to.
being honest.
I
Like,
think,
what is this coming back to exactly?
well, he was a singer too, or something of that nature. And so maybe he's gonna take his career into singing and everything.
We can
My
find
thing
out.
with him is like, sir,
Mhm.
everybody's side eyeing you and still side eyeing you. Like I don't think you're going to be welcome with open arms back into this industry like that. You gotta play a like hell of a role. Like your role got to be a Grammy role. Like you got to get a Grammy for you to get accepted back in Hollywood again.
I
Like,
mean, if they, yeah,
cause I just, yeah, I was thinking that was on me. Like, I'm like, but what is he gonna come back to doing? Who's
yeah,
gonna?
because Empire is over with.
Everything is over with.
Yeah,
Like,
no
Empire
more
ain't the
Peaky
only
Blinders.
place. Empire ain't
You
the only
right.
place he can go and work and be an actor for,
Mm-hmm.
but you have a you have a reputation around you now. So I'm really
Yep.
curious to see what this rehab is supposed to do for him and his comeback. Cause
Me too, for
I was
sure.
following that junk because I was interested. Like, did he really do that? Like, sir,
But
that was too much. That took too much time, too much effort, too much energy. And now look at you. You look foolish.
yeah,
And now you gotta make a comeback.
I mean, yeah, that part. We will never forget about the MAGA hats. I'm
No.
just saying. When I think Jesse Smollett, I think MAGA hats.
Yep,
Mm-mm.
immediately. I
No,
just
ma'am,
think,
no,
girl,
sir.
when I think of him, I think of Pinocchio. The long nose. So that's what I think of. So,
Yes.
mhm.
Well,
Mm-mm-mm.
yeah, we definitely can touch on that next episode for sure, y'all. And we
Mm.
thank you for joining us. We are almost an hour and 30 in, basically, or 11. But thank you so much for joining Sip Into It. And we will get at y'all next Saturday. So make sure y'all invite y'all friends.
Mhm.
Jasmine, you want to end out our live for us?
Also, yep, and yeah, invite your friends. Make sure you have whatever you sipping on, whether it's hot chocolate, hot cocoa, or the liquor. We are
Mm-hmm.
open
Yep.
for whatever, And so, thank you again. Thank you so much for coming and sipping with us and chilling with us and gossiping with
Mm-hmm.
us. Um,
Period.
Yes, yes, yes. And we will see you guys next Saturday at the same time, in the same place, with the same two
9:15.
people doing the same thing, but different subjects, different topics. And don't be afraid to come and comment, chime in, or whatever. We're here. We're here. We're here.
Yep. Thank y'all for sipping into it and have a great night.
Hey, have a good night. Bye,
Bye, y'all.
everybody. Bye.